I tried over 20 different entries before just condensing down to 3 main entries. And that is exactly what I'm going to discuss in this video, is why I picked those 3 entries after testing 20 different entries. I could go into all of the different styles, liquidity grabs, this, smart money, you name it. I went into all these different entry models, but the number one thing I wanted to make sure is it made logical sense and it was future proof. The next day, the charts could look a little bit different, and we see that happen. You notice different broker charts, futures, you name it, all of these different stuff coming out, and we need to make sure that whatever strategy I'm using can be applied on all different markets and will be future proof. And this is why I came down to this, because it is at its core. So that's exactly what we're going to speak about in this video, is my 3 entries, why, how, what are they based on, what is the logic behind them, and how to apply them, and why I condensed down to them. So with that being said, let's get straight onto the charts, and let me explain to you exactly why I picked these 3 entry models and how they work, and we're going to get into that good stuff. So see you there. So as you heard in the intro, obviously I've been through a lot of different setups, and right in front of me here I have all of the setups that I basically was looking at before condensing down to 3. So you want to listen up, because no matter what strategy you're trading, I don't mind what strategy you trade, but there's going to be some fundamental things that I learned from trying all of these that you need to have in every single entry, that needs to be able to adapt in different market scenarios, especially if you're someone who wants to use something that will work on every market in any scenario, in futures, in crypto, in whatever, trading corn, whatever you name it. You need to have fundamental factors. So this is an example here of some testing I've done. This was a long time ago, back in 2020-ish, 2021 maybe. These are all the different types of setups. Obviously, this doesn't have data on all of them, but this is how many different setups I was looking for and how many different possibilities and variations I was specifically testing. Now, it would take ages to go and actually get all the data, but I knew this was not sustainable, and I condensed from all of these down to 3. All of these down to 3 main ones that I use. And I'm going to discuss about that in this video and how to basically do this. So I just want to show that this has been done with data here, and you can even go, I've been using these type of journals for a long time. I even use it now on my live streams to track my live trades I take from entry, exit, TP on YouTube here. So make sure subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification so you know when we go live, and join us on the live stream. Huge education there. But let's get to the charts and let me explain about these setups here. So when you're developing a setup, when you're developing a plan, etc., you need to understand there's certain ways the markets move. There's only a few ways we can enter in the market. We can enter impulsively, we can enter after candle closures, and we can enter off retests of zones, okay? So those are the only ways we can enter in the market. But what are the ways the markets move? So we know markets consolidate and expand either up or down. This is scenario number A. Markets trend heavy, markets just push, or markets do literally nothing, right, and just consolidate in a very tight zone and become a mess, okay? So this will just put an arrow like this for the market pushing up or down. We could have nice trending moves. We can have consolidation, expansion, okay? So my 3 setups are developed on being able to trade these 3 scenarios here. Because in scenario number 1, obviously I want to catch the expansion move. I want to catch the move that price leaves, the big move, the move where price is leaving the consolidation that it made, okay? Now, it can be considered a breakout trade, but sometimes this consolidation can just be on a 15. We've had a move down, price consolidated for an hour, and now we're moving back. Based on my higher time frame, I can scale in and be able to trade that. So first of all, I need one entry that's able to trade those, which basically means trading zone to zone. And this is going to be very, very important in developing an entry plan, is the ability to trade zone to zone. So this is going to be my setup where I only look for candle closures. In my trading, every single setup that I take involves a candle closure. My most common time frame I trade is the 15-minute. I trade the 15-minute, I look for 15-minute closes, but my analysis is all done 4-hour daily time frame and higher. That's how I know what direction to look for. I have plenty of videos on my channel, including my free course, which I highly recommend you dive into after this video, once you understand why I trade this and to see if it matches with your strategy, to learn some more information. It's free. You just have to click a YouTube video. If you're too lazy to do that, well, that's your trajectory for the rest of the year. So hopefully that helps. It's a long video. There's a pop-up there. You can see it. I'll post an image of how it looks on the channel. So the second thing is, if we're trending, I'm not going to get consolidation. I'm going to get pullbacks. I don't want to be the idiot that buys highs. So I want to buy at a discount. And those pullbacks, I'm going to let the market show me when those pullbacks are finished. And the way I'm going to capitalize off that is once the market pulls back, it's going to create a support, and I'm going to take a buy once the support candle has closed bullish and there's confirmation for price to continue up. I could even get this same setup that we saw here where price creates a consolidation and I'm trading back towards these highs. So both ways, I'm safe there. Again, following trend, following my higher time frame analysis. Secondly, price can just push really hard towards the upside. It can push really hard, really fast towards the upside, and I need a way to get in. That's going to be including using stuff on indices like this, 5-minute breakout trades. I have, and as well as being able to take slightly impulsive, where I'm basically looking for the market to make a slight pause. So this is where I look for a candle closing bullish and bear. So this is where an example like this, where we can see price is just moving super heavy, very hard to get into this move. Same thing here, price is moving super heavy. That slight pause in the market is going to give me a breather. That breather is like price is moving down heavy. Don't FOMO in, wait for confirmation. Either pullbacks to continue, but we don't get the pullbacks. So what do I wait for? I wait for that little break, that breather. And that time, that breather, that's when I attack. So that allows me to trade that scenario and be able to take a trade break of low to fill this clean candle zone, right? Because I'm looking to trade in zones that are clean. I don't want to be trading in the supports. I don't want to be trading at resistances. That's where price is resisting, and that's where price is being held up. Why should I try sell into a place where price is being held up, right? So this is all developed into these. So when you understand that, it's actually extremely basic that you only need to be able to have entries that meet these three criteria. A market that is moving from zone to zone, a trending market, a breakout market. The last one is the consolidation, and that's a market I don't trade. Part of being a trader is the ability to know when not to trade. Too many traders take trades trying to find the edge for everything. Your edge in the market is not going to be, can I take every single move of the day? No, it's about finding a move that you can take and that is consistent over time. And that's where people get lost, is that they're trying to catch every single move. That's not an edge. That is trying to chase a dream that is simply not true. You cannot catch every single move as a trader. That is not our job. Our job is to catch our move and then move on from that. And once you realize that, you will make sure that markets will always move like this. They will either move up or down. They will have candles. They will move sideways, up or down. That's how markets move. And if your entries are not based on that and based on simple price action, which is what the strategy I trade on, okay, then you're going to struggle, because all those variables can change, okay? So for my people who are taking reaction-based trades, the same thing is going to apply, right? Those reaction-based trades might not be the best in a range. And simply, if you're like a supply and demand trader, if price is pushing up heavy or price is leaving a zone and you don't get your retest, you won't be able to get in those positions. So you can adapt, because supply and demand is part of price action. You can say, okay, I'm going to look for candle closures to be able to leave that zone, and that's my confirmation. So it's about having your confirmations. So I want to put this out there for people to understand, if you're trying to find an edge, whether you listen to me, whoever you're listening to, it's very important to realize these things. You don't need every single tons of entry, tons of complex things. No, you just need ones that you stick to most of the time, that make sense logically on how the charts move and have a logical explanation, and that give you an edge, not the ability to catch every single move. Because if you're chasing that, you're going to chase something that just leads you to losing money. At the end of the day, your goal is first to start making money in this game, then grow it. Too many people try to make money before they even know how to start. So really understand that. I hope this video has helped. I'm going to keep these videos nice and short. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below. Hopefully this has given you some clarity. The next steps I want you to take from this video is to go ahead and check out my free course there, because that is going to give you the information you need. This is what I make everyone do if you're interested in seeing how I trade, because that's why I made that video, and that's going to be your next step. And hopefully this gives you clarity on your own strategy and stuff like this. It is why in the exclusive group, when I'm trading with people, we trade together live daily, and I make sure that people are sending me, even if they take a winning trade, they send me, because that winning trade might not necessarily be the right setup, right? So the same thing goes for you. Make sure that your setups are solid, not changing here and there. All right. So hopefully this video has helped. Take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.